Hello, 8th grade. I just want to say thank you so much, Oscar, for turning in all of the work. You got a late start, but you're all caught up now. So great job, Oscar. Good job, Mr. Arellano. So let's get started. I just want to say that I'm very pleased with your work, Oscar, and your attempt at Wild Style was pretty darn good. I really liked it. So Oscar pretty much did something that was a little bulbous, a little more bulb-like as opposed to geometric. But again, and I suppose bulbous is geometric in essence, ovaloid, the shape of an egg. But overall, it was really good, and I'm just proud of you, Oscar. So Oscar, let's just get started, and a couple suggestions, okay? So, number one, I suggest that you write your name, first of all, and very lightly, okay? So as you can see, and I chose to do so in uppercase, all caps. And now we just take it from there, okay? So again, Oscar did a great job, and his letters were a little more bulbous than geometric, but I loved it. So what do I mean by bulbous? Well, he had these kind of like this bulb-like effect where his letters were bulbous, kind of like a light bulb. And I did like it. I really do. So keep up the good work, Oscar, okay? And it's just another way of saying stylized and like bulbous, but it's really good, Oscar. And again, I just want to give you a couple suggestions because the A was slightly off in my opinion. But again, who am I to judge? More to the point. Great job. And just a couple more suggestions, okay? So again, write your name itself and then create that bulbous effect. Create that bulbous effect, okay, around your initial letters, or more to the point, around the letters, or around your name, I should say, the letters of your name. So that's what Oscar turned in. So great job, Oscar. I really, really like it. Now, I don't like my arrow, so let me go back over. Okay, guys. And Oscar had done something of this nature, or something that looks like this. So great job, Oscar. But I'm going to go on ahead and make a couple of revisions. I'm going to make a couple of changes to this, okay? Now, Oscar, this is really good. So I focused last week on Kali's one-point perspective. And so what am I going to do, Oscar? Well, number one, I'm going to choose whether it's going to be at the top or at the bottom or even the right or left. I'm going to go with the bottom. So I'm just going to draw a little dot there, okay? A little point of reference. Now, if you have a ruler, wonderful. And if not, it's okay. So what do I mean if not? Well, I can still draw these lines, okay? And I'm drawing lines from every relative corner. What do you mean relative, Mr. Rose? I don't understand. Well, you'll see in just a minute, Oscar, okay? I'm basically trying to define these letters, buddy. That's pretty much all I'm doing. And I want a three-dimensional effect, okay? So, again, if you have a ruler, it's the outside of the letter. But again, if you don't, it's all right, too. We're going to be all right, Oscar. We're going to be all right. So what am I doing now? Well, sir, now I want to create something using one-point perspective. And that just means we have a point. We don't have a horizon line, but that's okay. And then I want you to choose an area that you believe is a correct amount of depth. Now, what do you mean depth, Mr. Rose? How deep it is? So you can go down here, almost to the vanishing point, or a little closer to the letter. How about a little closer to the letter? Now, Oscar, all we do is basically create parallel lines, or lines that are parallel to that part of the letter. So as you can see, parallel to that part of the S, parallel to this part of the C, parallel to that part of the A. You see it, Oscar? Parallel to that part of the A, okay? That's all we're doing, buddy. That's all we're doing, okay? That's all we're doing. It's not difficult, but it does call for some understanding of one-point perspective, okay, guys? That's all, and parallel to this part of the C, okay? And parallel to this part of the S. And within the O. And there we have it, Oscar. And so that you have a better understanding, let me darken this for you, okay? And again, this arrow I'm not happy with, so I'm going to change it. I don't want it, so I want it to complement the letters, which means a little bulbous, curved lines, I should say. Okay, and don't forget I connected these letters. So thank you, Oscar. You were the only one that turned in work last week. And guys, I'm sorry if you guys are getting bored of this, but in actuality, very few of you are turning in work, so it's hard for me to select another or go. In other words, thank you for being patient. And if you want me to create or work on something else, then you guys have to consistently turn in the work. But anyways, oh, and I want to give a shout out to Cindy. Cindy submitted some work, and I just want to say good job, Cindy. Very proud of you. Keep up the good work, okay? So, now what do? Let's go back to our one-point perspective. And there you are, Oscar. I hope you enjoyed. Great job. Continue to turn in the work, and I'm very proud of you guys. Okay, be happy, healthy, and safe.